Says that we had to disturb your Saturday, but since most of you, as it is work on Saturdays, many of you on Sundays also, we thought we can take that liberty. We did not even share with our personal staff that we told them that we'll meet each other on Monday. So after you people were informed, they were informed. Now I start my opening remarks. Democracy must in essence mean the art and science of mobilizing the entire physical, economic and spiritual resources of all the various sections of people in the service of common God of all. This was one of the quotes of Mahatma Gandhi, whose 150th birth anniversary is being celebrated in India and many other parts of the world. Election Commission of India feels privileged and honored in playing its assigned role to renew democracy at national and state levels as mandated by the Constitution of India. We love the challenge of conducting new elections so that the nation emerges stronger from each one of them. Every new election leaves us with new insights, learnings and lessons for the future. In that series, I now start about the elections to the state assemblies of Maharashtra and Haryana. The 5-year term of legislatures of Haryana and Maharashtra expiring on 2nd November and 9th November 2019. The Election Commission of India, in exercise of its authority and powers conferred under the Article 324 of the Constitution and Section 15 of Representation of People's Act 1951, is committed to hold free, fair, transparent, robust and ethical elections in these states before these dates. Haryana Legislative Assembly has strength of 90 seats, out of which 17 are reserved for SC and none for ST. Maharashtra Legislative Assembly has a strength of 288 seats, out of which 29 are reserved for SC and 25 for ST. Haryana has 1.82 crore registered voters, out of which 1.07 lakh are service voters. Maharashtra has 8.94 crore voters, out of which 1.16 lakh are service voters. A very detailed analysis of these figures has been given in the press release, which will be distributed immediately after the conference. In fact, we had a 19-page press release, but I thought reading 19 pages is better if I read the main highlights in the next 3-4 pages and then give you the dates for which we have come. In Haryana, 0.038 lakh ballot units, 0.25 lakh control units or EVMs and VVPATs, 0.27 lakh VVPATs will be used. In Maharashtra, the corresponding figures are 1.8 lakh, 1.8 of BUs, 1.28 lakh CUs and 1.39 lakh VVPATs. In Haryana, the coverage of photo electoral roll and photo identity card is 100%. In Maharashtra, the coverage is 96.44 and 96.81% respectively. The Commission visited Mumbai on September 17th, 18th to review the preparations for the Maharashtra elections. As is customary during the Commission meetings, we start with a dialogue with the political parties. We also have a detailed in-depth discussion with our CEO and the police nodal officer. Then we meet the district machinery, the field machinery, that is the collectors, SPs, DCPs, commissioners of police as case may be. After that, we meet the central enforcement agencies and state enforcement agencies like income tax, state excise, GST, etc. Finally, we have a meeting interaction with Chief Secretary, Home Secretary, DGP, and all their senior colleagues. And after doing all this, whatever we have observed, seen, we share with the friends from the media. The same was followed this time also, and that's the standard way it's being done. In fact, prior to our visit, our senior most officer, Shri Umesh Sinha, he visited the state along with a team of his colleagues, and they also took an in-depth stock of the situation. One of the important things they brought to our notice was that slightly more than 5,000 polling booths are at the first floor or second floor level. This was taken up by them with the CEO and by the Commission also, with the CEO as well as the senior officials like Chief Secretary. And I am glad to report to you that they moved with absolute alacrity and have already brought those booths to the ground level. They had to spend more than, I think, 25 crores, which they sanctioned as a special grant. Election Commissioner Shri Ashok Lavasa ji visited Haryana on September 1 to take stock of the election preparedness in the state. Again, after that, a batch of senior officers led by Shri Sandeep Saxena, Senior Deputy Election Commissioner, visited the state to oversee the preparations. Normally, we have one DEC in charge of each state, and the overall coordination is done by Umesh Sinha ji, and the overall management for the electoral rolls is done by, and ICT is done by Sandeep Saxena ji. EVM part is looked after by Dilip Sharma ji, DG, and then we have Oja ji and Shifali, you all know them. And in the part regarding the tax compliances is looked after by Dilip Sharma ji and their colleagues. Since it is less than 6 months that the 17th general elections to Lok Sabha were held, both the states we found were on a reasonably sound footing in terms of preparation.